Okay, guys, this is another episode in my DeFi called DeFi News Updates, telling us about the trend or things happening around decentralized finance. Earlier today, we had a case of an attack that took place in one of the popular protocol right now, known as Cover Protocol. It was exploited, and over 1 billion token or was issued, which was which is very bad. All right. And while that was also ongoing, something else also happened to another project called Great Finance almost at the same time. So I will just dive in straight and then give you full details. Earlier, I did made a video that was very short, so this one will be much more detailed and all under 8 minutes. Okay, so DeFi attacker goes for Cover Protocol for some reason. I don't know why. And that has been the news that I've been training earlier today in terms of the whole thing. And voila. So, all right. Cover Protocol got hacked and 1 billion tokens were issued earlier today, December 28, 2020. Okay, so what happened? A lot of persons were asking what really happened. How possible is it that a project like Cover Protocol that was supposed to partake or be part of the likes of an insurance project or that's already cooperating with an insurance-based project like Nexus could be attacked. Remember, before now, Nexus was also exploited or was hacked by the founder, where he was tricked into transferring some of his tokens to another particular wallet per se. We're still talking about Nexus issue happening, and today we're seeing Cover Protocol also facing the same thing. Like a lone hacker or hackers right now, we don't even know they're one or a group of hackers took advantage of the entire thing, and here we are. What happened? They issue 1 billion token on Cover Protocol, and then they just stay on part, just like the picture right here is saying, please stay on the part. So they stayed on part, did the entire thing, issued more protocol, probably tampering with the rebase, tampering with the ground zero or something in the entire protocol. And next, Great Finance happened to know about the entire issues, waited for them. The guy who actually did, or the group of persons that did the attack, took the Cover Protocol token that was issued alongside to offload them off on decentralized exchange. Decentralized exchange are just simply exchange or marketplace where people can be able to sell off their token in exchange for other kind of cryptocurrencies like say Ethereum and the likes, depending on the particular pair. They took it and then wanting to offload it, I think, in the LP, the liquidity provider of Grape, because Grape is also another DeFi project per se that Grape is also another DeFi project per se that happens to also have its own liquidity pool. So the attacker that actually issued more of those tokens decided to take it down to Grape, and Grape realized that, hacked it back. So it's like the hacker became hacked, or the hacker, like just like they say, the hunter became haunted. So in this case, it's more like the hacker got hacked. All right, he hacked somebody or he exploited the protocol on Cover Protocol. He exploited the Cover Protocol. And now, Great Finance deployer, he's called deployer, also took advantage of the guy that hacked somebody else, and he also got hacked. And that's how we found out the entire thing. Okay, so Great Finance decided to, because of the good gesture of what took place, all of a sudden, we saw the price of Great Finance going from like some couple of cents earlier to over zero point 0.8, I think, as the last when I checked as at that time. And then even when I started making the video, actually, it was around like zero point 0.1, I think. Yeah, especially when I made the first video that I posted on Twitter and the one I posted on my YouTube handle. All right, when you go on Twitter, just check out LU2027. Okay, so Great Finance decided to go over $7,000 because of this good gesture by Great Finance. You know what Great Finance did after hacking the guy that exploited Cover Protocol? Great Finance deployer hacked back that guy and collected the money, worth around $3 million. Like, Whoa, $3 million. It's quite an amount to get from a hacker actually, and then return it back to the original protocol that was initially exploited. So Mr. A hacked Cover protocol, the deployer in this case in Great Finance hacked back the person that hacked the other guy, and they returned it back to the actual. And then the price just went nuts. Like this is the part where I'm meant to remove my glass because seeing a token that had gone from 0.09 earlier 7 days ago going to like zero point 0.8 as at earlier today is something that it means that if you had put in $100 in it as at 7 days ago, today, based on that's at the all-time high of zero point 0.8 that I saw earlier, it means your $100 will become $8,000. That's really crazy, man. That's DeFi for you. Okay, so of course, while good news happened to the likes of Great Finance for having done the noble work, bad news also happened for Cover Protocol. The price of Cover Protocol went from as like boom, it was like a sales pressure going down boom, like that. So as you can see, it went from it went from 0.9 $900 to actually around $49, and that was like really bad. But as at the time of actually shooting this video, the price is like back up to somewhere around $200. But of course, nobody will be happy seeing their assets depleted by such an amount, going from $900 to $49. As it now like be so bad. So the sale pressure is just ongoing and it's been like non-stop and all those kind of things, which is real bad. Okay, so the next thing that took place is that people started, saying some good gestures around Great Finance and like thanking and congratulating Great Finance. We like you too, just as you can see. So while every person was saying we like you too, some other stories are now beginning to come up again within the community saying, are you sure Great Finance was I'm not responsible for this whole thing? Now, actually, this is not my take to begin to call on stories like that. But whether or not the investigation is still ongoing, some people are also saying this is a very good marketing. Imagine where you see a particular project having errors, you exploit it, take the money, tell them you're responsible. After taking the money, you offload it in the market, sell them off for Ethereum around 4,350 Ethereum or something like that, around 4,530 or 4,350, one of them actually in terms of Ethereum. After doing that, you return back the entire $3 million to the original guy. So if this is true that it was actually Great Finance that had done that, some people say like that's one of the best marketing gimmick they've ever seen. And that's like for me, quite a story for another day. But we'll continue to upload and tell you guys what's actually happening in the space as it continues to